Hey everyone, I'm Jacalyn Maines, your hostess with the mostest with the ABR Roadshow. Today we traveled to Coldwater, Michigan to check out the Bent Prop Pub, which sits right on Coldwater Lake. The scenery looks gorgeous. Let's go see what they have for us. Come on. All right, I'm back in the kitchen here with DJ. You're gonna be making me my first dish to try, which is what?
It's a Salmon Oscar.
Awesome. Where do you start?
This is just Old Bay seasoning that I use for seafood. Then from there, it comes straight to the flat. And it kind of just slow cooks with steam and the heat from the flat top. I like to cook most of this stuff like they're at home.
Yeah?
SPG, salt, pepper, and garlic.
I love that you're grilling these because that's just gonna add a total different flavor profile to it. So how long have you been cooking?
22 years.
The best part about being part of this team?
It's my team members. Being able to work with them every day, train them, teach them, and then learn from them as well.
Yeah.
You know, because nobody knows everything. They know a lot of things that I don't, so we all contribute together. It's just one big dysfunctional family. Just let that garlic butter soak up until that asparagus right there.
Yo.
Swing.
That is a lot of crab. And that's a good amount of crab on top.
Hollandaise.
Now it's time to dive in. I gotta get a little bit. I want salmon and crab and hollandaise, like all in one bite. Oh, that's beautiful. The crab brings some nice little saltiness in it, but it's all the seafood you want in a bite. And that hollandaise just levels it all up. It just takes the profile to a total next level. That's beautiful. Nice flaky salmon. Yum, man.
Thank you.
I'm loving it. I'm gonna sit down with Brandon and Steph. We're gonna talk a little bit, and we're gonna eat a lot of it. All right, so I'm with Brandon and Steph, the owners here at Bent Prop. So tell me, how did this even come to be? This space, the business, take me on your journey.
Well, we're Lakers, we live here.
Yep.
And this building's been here forever. It's been a restaurant here of some sort for decades. We've watched a lot of restaurants come and go here over the years. No one's ever really kind of figured out how to make it work. Justifiably so, it's very seasonal. It's a challenge. And honestly, it was just sort of an accident. It was in 2019, there was some people that were opening here, and they were posting on social media all summer that they were working on the place and dialing it in, getting ready to open.
Yeah.
And never opened, and never opened, and never opened. And then I'm standing in the shop in town one day, and I'd never seen them before. They walked in and asked about some signs for a restaurant on Coldwater Lake.
Yeah.
And of course, I got kind of nosy and I asked, "What's been taking so long, man? I live at the lake. You haven't opened. What's up?" Conversation kind of led on a little bit, and they were trying to get over the hump of opening. So I went home that afternoon and talked to Steph about it, and just kind of offered that maybe we could help.
Good call. We're talking to her, right?
Right.
Yes.
That was October of 2019. I kind of got involved just silently helping out for a little bit. It wasn't going so well. I figured out that it either needed to be them or me, and not me helping. So I quickly kind of made it my New Year's resolution. I believe I told you that.
Yeah,
my New Year's resolution, I'm done. And here we are. They figured out that it was a little bit over their head, over my head as well. I have no idea what I'm doing here. You know, I hadn't been in the restaurant business ever. So I just thought, let's try it. Let's see if we can make it work.
Yeah. And then tell me a little bit about, you said you didn't really know what you're doing, but obviously you're doing some things right. It's been, almost 5 years now.
Yep.
You're established. And so what were some of the things that you did straight out of the gate that worked?
I just think that a lot of us spoke about it a lot and communicated that no one ever really did a great job of just making it feel like you could walk in with flip-flops at the lake and have a nice variety of a little bit higher end meals and options while still keeping it simple and be at the lake and walking with your flip-flops and be fun. And that's kind of a fine line to navigate, I think, and that a lot of people had challenges with doing that.
Yeah.
The influx of getting hammered on the roadside and at the dockside at the same time is a challenge also.
Sure.
And you know, it doesn't take many fails when you show up to eat somewhere and it's a 2-hour wait. That happens once and you don't come back. So it was just kind of navigating through, figuring that out and keeping it simple enough that the turnaround time could be good and we'd have good choices, but keep it simple.
And then to have the staff to support.
Yeah, absolutely,
you know,
absolutely. That's been 100% is relying on finding awesome people to make that happen.
Tell me about the name, the Bent Prop.
So our lake is very shallow. It's just known, if you don't know the lake very well, you're probably going to bend a prop or ruin your boat in some way, shape, or form. You'll see a bunch of props donated from many different people, marinas and so forth. Some people go as far as to write their names on them or paint them, decorate them. So just become a little fun thing. It's not so bad when you screw up your prop, you get to bring it in and donate it and have a story to tell about
Yes, and I did notice when I was looking out and checking, because this is such a beautiful view, I'm looking out and I was like, oh, I can see all the way to the bottom right here. So this is all makes sense.
Yeah.
All makes sense. So tell me about the food that we have in front of us here.
Tenderloin. I mean, literally we have steak bites on the menu, and it's 1 ounce cut up tenderloin, marinated, seasoned, tossed on the grill, quick and easy, but it's amazing. You can just order a fillet and don't have to cut it up.
Nice.
Eat it with your fingers.
Yeah, and obviously the taste must be there because that's what your customers are saying. We have to taste this, and then also the nachos too. But I'm going to take a bite of this while you tell me about those nachos.
The nachos again is one of the favorites on the menu. I think that was the number 2 response. We do all of our own chips in house, so they're
awesome.
our chips cut up and fried and seasoned.
Yeah, cilantro, lime, sauce on top.
Yum.
So it's very good. A lot of flavors.
The marinade on that steak is really flavorful and delicious. I can see why people just just give me this. And you can, when you're on the boat and you don't have a fork, you just pop them in your mouth. Like these are all handheld things that it makes sense. You guys have a really big dock out there, and so people just pull up, and then do you bring it out to them? Like, how does that work, or do they come in and grab it?
Sometimes, yeah. So we use Toast, and Toast you can just jump online and you can order to go, and literally when it gets fulfilled in the kitchen, you get a text, and you boom, pull up to the dock, and we have on there when you get that text, if you'd like us to bring it out, call this phone number. And sometimes in the summer, not very many people use that. They know we're probably busy, so they don't take advantage of it. But randomly we do. If it's a situation where someone can't get off the boat or whatever, they'll call and we'll carry it out to them.
So I noticed out kind of on, I don't know if it was a dock or just like a little platform, there were some places to sit so people could take their food and then eat out there.
Yep, the premise of that was also we added the ice cream shop this summer.
Yeah.
And then we just really needed some nice outdoor seating to sit on the lake and enjoy ice cream.
I love that.
That was kind of the premise of that.
But you guys are open year round though, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be just the summer for people to come and enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah, we get asked that so often. And we'll be there when you open in the summer. We're here all winter. Yeah, we're here all winter.
You can come in November too.
Yep.
There's days when there's snowmobiles lined up out front on the ice. It's a fun destination in the winter as well.
And you've got like a fireplace and everything, so you get
it's cozy.
That vibe when it's cold outside. Share with me some of the events that you guys host here, or like entertainment that you do.
We do almost every Thursday. We do live music.
Nice.
So we've kind of gotten known for that. Pretty much in the summer, if we're really busy, there's a few times maybe that we don't do it, but for the most part year round, we're live music every Thursday. We do some randomly Friday, Saturdays. A lot of event things we get involved with. There's a big fundraiser, a poker run on the lake, and it's just madhouse full, all boats full out front, all of the concrete out in front of the marina in here packed full. That's awesome. Raise a bunch of money for the lake association. So those are the chain of lakes here, 7 lakes, and I think that donated $10,000 to the Marble Lake Association and donated $10,000 to the Quarter Lake Association, which goes for a lot of things: education, boater safety courses, fireworks.
Thank you so much for sharing everything that you guys have going on here, not just in the summer, but year round. Your delicious, delicious food. So appreciate you having us out.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go whole hog on these steak bites. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, folks, this is the Bent Prop Pub, and the only thing missing is you. I don't know about you, but lake life is the life for me. I'm Jacalyn Maines, your hostess with the mostest with the ABR Roadshow. And until next time, when you're hungry, we'll show you where to go. Bye, everyone.